way, Oscar. No school today. Big snowstorm, so you're gonna have to stay home with me.
Yes! Oh, hi everybody. You want to know what my dad's new trap library sounds like? Stay tuned.
DelicateBeats.com.
What's that? No, you can't put maple syrup on these frosted flakes. I already told you that. And yes, you need to cut some frequencies on that kick if you want that 808 to bang. Hey guys, so like Oscar told you, we're super excited because we're releasing the sequel to our most popular product to date, Black Diamonds, and the new one obviously is Black Diamonds 2. This is by far, I think, our best release so far. It is literally 5 times bigger than the first Black Diamonds. You get the same exact winning concept with playable 808s, drum hits, drum loops, chords, melodic loops, effects, vocals, all of that great stuff, plus the very simple, streamlined, delicate Kontakt interface. So why don't we hop on the computer and let me show you what this beast is capable of. All right, so here we are in Ableton Live 9, and I've got one instance of Black Diamonds 2 loaded up in the Kontakt 5. So let me show you real quick how this instrument works. Here's the interface. At the very top here, you've got the title of the instrument and the numbers 1 to 10. These are your 10 kits. Now, each of these 10 kits are laid out the same on the MIDI keyboard. As you can see at the bottom, you have 2 octaves in purple. Those are your playable 808s. So you can play a melody or a bass line with these 808s. Next in red are the drum hits and the drum loops. So you have your drum hits and then you have the loops. And all of that is made to speed up your workflow. Listen, programming trap hi-hats can be a hindrance, and that's why in the Black Diamonds line, I made it a point to create all of these loops, 16th notes, triplets, lowering down the sample by an octave so that you can really quickly just jam out some ideas. Next, in yellow, you have your chord progressions and your loops. So the chords let you again just come up with your own chord progression. And then an octave higher, you have tempo synced in key loops. So when I say that they're in key, it means that if I play a loop, and then I can just jam out some chord ideas on top of that. Like so. So it becomes very, very easy to either get inspired by the chords or by some loops. And like I said, they're all in the same key for each of the kits. So for example, I can use my 5 fingers and play all 5 first loops. And it sounds pretty good. Now, obviously, the idea is to trigger your creativity. So for example, if I use those 2 fingers, I could go. And that way you can reinvent all of these loops to your liking. And at the very top of the yellow, usually you'll also have some vocal chops. And in the green at the very top are all of our effects. So risers, boomers. So that was just one kit. All right, so we have 10 of those. The amount of samples in there is insane. Like I said in the intro of the video, we have 5 times the amount of samples we had in the previous Black Diamonds. So let's go back to the interface real quick and let me show you how you can also get very creative with all of these chords and melodic loops just using the effects. So each of these effects can be turned on and off by clicking on the label, like so. And then let's change kits for this demonstration. So first of all, obviously we have the great SSL compressor. See how it squashes the drums. Really great sounding compressor. Then we have the reverb, the tape saturation, and the filter. So for example, really quickly you can dial in some great textures, some ambiances that are more gloomy, you know, the cliche of the trap sound, but you need it. The reverb, the low pass filter, and finally the tape saturation just gives it that oomph, that a bit more grit even. Now let's look at our 4 modulators. Each of those again can be turned on and off by clicking on the label. You can adjust the intensity of the effect, and you can also adjust the tempo. So you can go halftime, basically the tempo, or double time. So let me show you. So that's the side chain. Or halftime. Moving on, we have a stutter. Next we have the wobble. And finally we have a stereo pattern. So again, all of these modulators are great to add some movement, to add a bit of intricacy and bounce to your samples. So like I said, you have 10 of those, 10 different 808s, 10 different drum kits, 10 different sets of chord progressions and melodies and vocal chops and effects. And you got these very, very simple yet very powerful effects to change, mangle, and really personalize all of these great sounds. So today, the library is dropping with a crazy, crazy deal. We're gonna run this deal for 72 hours on delicatebeats.com. You will get 25% off the library. So instead of $40, it's gonna be $30. And as a bonus, we are gonna throw in for free the first version. That's right, you'll get Black Diamonds and Black Diamonds 2 for $30. So how crazy is that, right? All right, so head on to delicatebeats.com today or this weekend if you have a big production weekend coming, and we'll be very, very happy to give you this incredible bundle deal to get creative and have fun making trap beats. So on this note, my name is JT, and thank you for watching the video. If you liked the library and you want to know more about our company and our podcast and all of our tutorial videos, subscribe, like the video, share it on social media, and I'll see you in the next one.
We're giving Black Diamonds 1 for free and 25% off. Aren't you worried the website's gonna crash?